Welcome to another episode of Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Coach Arnold. Today, we're going to be talking about pan con tomate and how to make it. So what is pan con tomate? Well, growing up as a kid, on Sunday mornings, I remember my dad making pan con tomate, which is essentially bread with tomato and olive oil, salt, and garlic. Okay? And today helping me is my trusty assistant, Lily. Lily, say hi. Because Nick is off today playing video games. So let's get started. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna slice the tomatoes. All right, so I've already kind of started slicing the tomato to get this going, but I like using my my pocket knife instead of some fancy kitchen knife because it's sharper. And so we're gonna be very careful here to cutting the tomatoes. We don't want to cut them too thin. We want to cut them about that thickness right there. Can you zoom in here? And that's the thickness we want because we really want to taste the tomato. And back in Spain in the old days, they would actually use the tomato to rehydrate the bread because they would make bread. Oh, there goes my assistant. All right. And so that's what we're doing here. We're just cutting the tomato to add to the bread. All right. So we're back now, and my assistant is back as well. And we're gonna cut the bread. Now, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that the kind of bread we want to use is Cuban bread. Some of you may be curious, did I bake this bread? Sure I did. And so here we go. We're going to start cutting the bread using the fancy kitchen knife because it's longer than my pocket knife. You be very careful here. You don't get hurt. You cut your fingers.
I don't like going all the way through the bread. I like having like a little pocket the tomato can rest in so it doesn't fall out. Okay? Here we go, we're cutting the bread. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to get a fancy pocket knife here. Finish opening it up. Alright. What do you think, Lily? Coming out good? Yeah, alright, so I thought. Alright, so here we go. Now we're opening up the bread. Okay?
And we're going to pour the olive oil on. Okay, now olive oil is very healthy. We'll use little caps at a time. And we're going to put it all over. Okay. Really get that oil into the bread. I'm actually going to put it on both sides here. A little drizzle on this side. Okay, really get the oil in there. All right, then we're gonna put the tomato on. We're back here, and now it's time for the tomatoes and the salt. So laying out the rest of the tomatoes here. And as you can see, that looks delicious. I'm gonna throw some salt on there. Not too much, but you need a little salt. Okay? And then we're gonna put the garlic on. All right? So I've already pre-mixed the garlic here with some more oil. And we're not gonna do too much of that. In fact, it's probably better to use this fancy thing here. All right? And then we're gonna just lay it on the garlic with the oil. I have a feeling this is gonna be real good. Here we go. Let's put it on both sides here. As you can see, the garlic sticking to the tomato. Here we go. All right. And using this little fancy brush helps you get the oil, work the oil in the bread there. All right, we'll be back right in just a minute. All right, so now we got the bread on the baking tray here, baking sheet, and we have this aluminum foil there to protect the bread from getting stuck. And we're gonna put that in the oven. Look at that, look how delicious that is. All right, now there's a couple ways to do this. You can put it on a press and press it down and make a flat Cuban pan con tomate, or you can put it in the oven and leave it and so you can keep this shape. Today I'm gonna just put it in the oven. I'm preheating the oven at about 300 degrees. I'm gonna stick it in there and let it toast for a few minutes and then take it out. Actually, what I'll do is I'll cut half of it will go in the oven, half of it will go on the press, so you guys can see what that looks like. Here we go, we're putting the bread in the oven. It's already been preheated at 300 degrees, and we're gonna leave that in there for about 4 or 5 minutes. Turn on the light, you can see it there. You can come over here, you can see that we got the other bread on the press. This is already ready to go. It's been sitting here for about 1.5 minutes, but look how pretty that looks. It's nice and thin, depending, what you like. If you like it thin or you like it thicker. That's gonna sit there for another 30 seconds or so. And today, my trusty assistant behind the camera,
hello,
is Noah. Together with my other assistants over here, Lily and Nick, who's back from playing video games. And that's it. We'll see how it tastes. We'll do a taste test. All right, so here we go. We're back now, and it's all done. And my trusty assistants here are trying it. What do you guys think? Take a bite.
It's good.
I
tasted it.
All right, and there we go. Here we go, Lily. I bet you Lily would like it. No, please, no, don't do that, man. I can't have somebody. All right, really?
You're something though.
Take a bite.
No, take a bite. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
It's good. Now I'm gonna give there's another phantom assistant here behind me, but she doesn't have her makeup on today, so she's gonna try it. She's gonna tell us from behind the scenes what she thinks.
Hear that crunch? Mmm. It's good, huh?
So good.
Is it tasty? Does it need more garlic? Does it need more tomatoes? Huh?
How about you, Nick?
I already tried it. It was good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's cooking with Coach Arnold. And by the way, you may want to complement it with a little bit of wine. It makes everything taste better. And until the next episode,
Bye!
cooking with Coach Arnold.